welcome to my English session. Yes, today we are with our new chapter Vesuvius Comes Alive. You may wonder what is this Vesuvius Comes Alive? I'll explain it bit by bit. Vesuvius is a volcanic mountain. Comes alive means it will get its life again and it will explode. Before going to the lesson, let's know what's a volcano. A volcano is an opening in the earth crust through which lava, that is liquid, volcanic ash and gases escapes. Why it happens? Because of the pressure of the dissolved gases inside that hill. The most famous volcanoes are Mount Fuji in Japan, Mayam volcano in Philippines, Mount Vesuvius in Italy. Mount Vesuvius in Italy is one of the most dangerous volcano in the history of mankind.
Let's have a look at an active volcano. Be prepared. Yeah, it's an active volcano. In Kannada, we call Agni Parvata. And when the pressure becomes more, it will explode. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಫೋಟ ಆಗತ್ತೆ.
Let's know few things about our author Karen Ball. And this Vesuvius Comes Alive is taken from the big book Pompeii. Karen Ball, she has written on big book that is Pompeii. From that book, your chapter Vesuvius Comes Alive has taken. Karen Ball writes stories that narrate the true happenings. The city which was very near to the volcanic mountain that is Pompeii. Pompeii city ಯಾವುದು ವೆಸುವಿಯಸ್ ಮೌಂಟನ್ ಹತ್ತಿರದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಫುಲ್ಲು ನಾಶ ಆಗೋಗತ್ತೆ. ವೆಸುವಿಯಸ್ ಮೌಂಟನ್ ವಾಲ್ಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಮೌಂಟನ್ ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 60 ಫೀಟ್ 60 ಅಡಿ ಎತ್ತರಕ್ಕೆ ಬೂದಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಲ್ಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ರಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಾವಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿ ಫುಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಮನೆಗಳು ಫುಲ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಪಾಂಪೇಯಿ ಸಿಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಕವರ್ಡ್. ಫುಲ್ಲು ಮುಚ್ಚ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಡ್. 60 ಅಡಿ ಆಶ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಸನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಂಗ್ how the last few hours before the eruption took place, how was the life in the Pompeii. Karen Ball has explained here. We'll go into lesson, we'll read the lesson and I'll be explaining paragraph wise. Got it, children? 24th August AD 79. Here AD 79 means it's a Latin word which indicates Anno Domini. Means the number of years after the Jesus Christ was born. On the day, what happens? We'll see. I'll read the text and afterwards I'll be explaining. The morning began very hot, hotter than a normal August day. But Pompeii's market traders did not notice this and began to set up their stalls in the forum. A few curious citizens watched from under the shade of a leafy tree. A wealthy woman went past on a chair that was carried by 4 attendants. Traders prepared themselves for a day of good business and laid out their wares. A shoemaker spread out his tools, fabric, pottery, wool, bread and honey were all arranged on carts for sale. The sellers looked anxiously for buyers. They would soon be there. No one noticed that the sun looked usually hazy in the sky. By 10 o'clock, the market was busy and full of noise. Traders called out their wares and people wandered from stall to stall, buying, asking for prices and talking. 24th August 79 AD. That day also, for people of Pompeii, it was not different. In the morning, as usually, they got up and they went out for their work. As you see in the picture, a few people, they are standing below the tree and the traders and businessmen, they were arranging the things for the selling. selling purpose in the forum. Forum means it's a market area in Greek language in the middle of the city. So all the business people, they were spreading out their wares. They were arranging all their tools or the things for selling, and they are waiting for the customers to come and buy their goods. They did not notice the Vesuvius rumbling or the small amount of smoke seeping out of the volcano, and the day was hotter than the normal August day. But no one noticed it, and they were busy in their work. By 10 o'clock, all the customers and the people to buy, they started coming to the market, and they were buying the things they needed, and the business was going on in the forum. All the people were talking, laughing, everything is going on. And you can see in the picture a wealthy woman using his 4 attendants. She is going somewhere. These things you can see in the picture. It shows or it remarks it was a normal day for the people of Pompeii. No one was worried about the volcano or the hotness of that day. Got it? We'll read it further. In the far corner of a square, an old man with a stoop busily added his own note to Pompeii's local notice board, a city wall. There was no telephones or post then, and this was how people in Pompeii left messages for each other. The man did not like the messages on the wall. He decided to let others know that, "Oh wall, I can't believe you haven't fallen under the weight of all these boring messages." He felt pleased now and turned away. Suddenly his thistle slipped and fell to the ground with a clatter. He was looking towards the horizon in horror and raised a limp finger to point at what he saw before him. Someone brushed past him, but he did not move. He stood frozen with fear. It was a long time before he moved. Then he turned to the people. "Look, the volcano is stirring," he shouted. So all the people, they were busy in their work, and there was one old man with a stoop. Stoop means because of age, his back was bent like this, and he was using a stick to walk. And there was a plain wall in that circle, which was the notice board for the Pompeii city. In those days, there were no telephones and no postal services was there, and this wall was the notice board for everyone. If anyone wanted to tell people about something, they used to write on that wall. So this old man, he was bored of all the messages on the wall. So he wanted to tell everyone that it was a boring wall and the messages on the wall was very boring. So he was making some messages over the wall using a thistle and a hammer. In Kannada, we call it as uli matte sukke. After few minutes, he completes doing the message work on the wall, and he turns around to go. Then suddenly the iron thistle what he was having drops below with a clatter, with a sound, with tuck tuck sound. It falls down, and he bends to take that one. During that time, he looks at the horizon. Horizon is a place where we feel that the sky and the earth are meeting, but that never happens. He looks upon there and he sees the volcano there. The smoke is coming out of the volcano, and everywhere it is spreading, and little bit it is shaking also. It is coming to life. It is getting its life because of the pressure inside the volcano. There will be so many different gases inside the volcano, mainly sulfur. It is very strong gas, and if anything explodes means it will be like an atom bomb. So the man was worried. He was frozen in fear. He'll become statue like this. And he could not move only. And so many people, those who are walking, they pushed him and they went. Even then also, he did not realize. He was afraid because of the volcano there. And then, after few minutes, he realizes or he comes into consciousness and he shouts at the people, look at the volcano. It is moving or it is stirring. It is becoming active. And there is a danger for Pompeii city. He shouts. Let's read further. Passers-by looked back over their shoulders to see what he was pointing at. Gasps and nervous laughs filled the air. But no one listened. They just shook their heads and turned their backs. They smiled to themselves and thought the gods are angry again, and they went back to whatever they were doing. Why aren't they listening to me? Thought the man worriedly. Then he knew why the people of Pompeii were used to Vesuvius rumbling and sweeping out the smoke now and then. Only he seemed to remember the earthquake of a few months ago. He realized that the two events were somehow connected. See, you can see in the picture, the old man is pointing out towards the Vesuvius mountain, that smoke is coming out, and he is warning the people. But no one listened to him. They laughed at him, they made joke of him. Then the old man realizes that that thing was common for the people of Pompeii. The Vesuvius, sometimes, even and then, ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ವೆಸಿವಿಯಸ್ಸು ಆ ತರ ಹೊಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಇಟ್. ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ಹಿಂಗಾಗತ್ತೆ, ದೆನ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಅಂತ everyone neglects that old man. The old man knew there was a earthquake before few months, 2 or 3 months, and he connected that earthquake to this movement of Vesuvius. Let's continue further. For a while, he stood watching a thin column of smoke which came out of the mount of Vesuvius. For a while, he stood watching the thin column of smoke which came out of the top of Mount Vesuvius. Then suddenly, he turned and he ran fearfully towards his house. As he ran, a flake of ash fell on his tunic as gently as a flake of snow. He brushed it away. It left a dark smear on the plain linen. When he reached the home at last, he found his wife sitting next to the fountain in the garden. He pulled her roughly to her feet. Leave, he said. We must leave now. Get everything you can and let's run. But where? She asked him in surprise. For a while, for some time, he stands looking at the Mount Vesuvius only. Then immediately he rushes to his house. He wants to quit that Pompeii city. He wants to leave that Pompeii city and he wants to avoid the danger of Mount Vesuvius. So he immediately turns to run to his house. During that time, a small flake of ash fell on his tunic. ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಬೂದಿ ತರದ್ದು ಅವನದು ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿಸ್ ನಿಯರ್ ಸೆಟ್, ಅವನು ಹಿಂಗ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ it makes a black color mark on the linen. Linen means it's a type of cloth. On ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. See, now the danger is very small. Only ash is falling, only small stones are falling on Pompeii city. But it will not be like that afterwards. So immediately he rushes to his home. During that time, his wife, she was sitting in the garden there. You can see in the picture. And she was sitting near the fountain. The old man goes and pulls her. He didn't even tell softly also. He roughly pulls her. Whatever the things you want, you pack. And we have to leave the city now. And he's pointing there towards Vesuvius. That also you can see in the picture. He's pointing. Away from that we have to go. So roughly tells his wife that she should pack all the things, whatever she need, and immediately they have to leave the house and they have to go out of Pompeii city. Away from that, he shouted. She followed his finger. He was pointing at Mount Vesuvius far behind him. An hour later, they hurried down the street towards one of the city gates. From one of the doorways, a woman called to her children to come in. Were you taking shelter? She told the old man and the woman as they passed by. With luck, we will be safe inside the house. No, you won't be. No, you won't. Leave with us, shouted the old man. He always predicted terrible happenings. People thought this is one of them, and no one except his wife believed they would come true. But the others were wrong. As the hours went by, the column of smoke which streamed out of the volcano grew stronger and larger. Then Vesuvius began to explode. Pumic stones rained down. The sky turned dark and the earth shook. But the people of Pompeii were used to the quakes and tremors. All they did was go indoors as they always did when Vesuvius rumbled. They did not know then that their city would soon be buried under 60 feet of ash and mud. See here that old man and the woman immediately packed their things and leave the house after 1 hour. They were walking out of the city. And during that time, a neighbor of him, she is calling her children to come inside the house because the stone rain has already started. Then old man says, were you taking shelter inside the house? Don't do like that. Come out of the house. Live with us. ಯಾರು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಊರ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋಣ. He calls like that. But the people of Pompeii were used to small like things like this and nobody came with that old man. Then the old man and the woman, they leave the Pompeii city. But after some time, the volcano became active and it became stronger and stronger. The smoke spread all over the city and Vesuvius began to explode. ಅದು ಸ್ಫೋಟಗೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಪ್ಯೂಮಿಕ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ರಾಕ್ಸ್, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ವಾಲ್ಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ರಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೈರ್ and ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದು. It will burst like an atom bomb and whole city of Pompeii was covered with ash and stone. It came fast runningly towards the Pompeii city. The ಬೂದಿ ಕೆಂಡ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಲ್ಲುಗಳಿಂದ ಫುಲ್ Pompeii city ಫುಲ್ ಮುಚ್ಚೋಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ಪೀಪಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದವರೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೆ ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. Some dies because of the smoke. They can't breathe properly. They'll die like that only. As they like that only, they will die. And no one knew that there was a city by name Pompeii for 1700 years. Then once the volcanic scientists and the archaeologists in some books that there was a city by name Pompeii. Then they comes near the Vesuvius mountain and after 1700 years they come near the Vesuvius mountain and they will dig the earth over there. They will get the old ruins of the city there. And even today it is there. Even today we can see the Vesuvius mountain with a big crate inside. ಅದ್ರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಚೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ವೆಸಿವಿಯಸ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಇದೆ, ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಡೀಪ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಲೆಸನ್ Vesuvius comes alive. Coming to the theme of the lesson, if there is any danger, we should not deny it. Means ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಡೇಂಜರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದು. We should be in the safer side always. Even the present situation is like that only. We are facing the problem of pandemic, the COVID-19. So be careful, children. Got it? Don't deny. It will not come to us. Will it be like this only? Don't do like that. Always be in the safer side. Got it, children? So that's all about for today's session. Stay home. Keep learning. Got it, children? Bye from here.